of life. We being free agents, having free will, we can do what we like about them. We can accept them or we can reject them. What are we going to do? I know all of you here are going to make great effort. And when you are able, I know you are going to attain that science of Kriya Yoga, whereby you can do something definite. Think of it. I will come to the tables of progress by the practice of pranayama yoga. And you'll be surprised what you can do, because we're all made in the same pattern as the saints. We're all God's children. And one thing, thank God, God isn't partial. He will take care of even the worst sinner. He's waiting to do it. He's dying to do it. He's crying for us. We're indifferent. So let us realize these eternal truths. Now I have a reference before we go on just at this time from Masters. This is from the Gita. About life, the goal of life. Listen what it is. And you'll find the sooner you discard the ego consciousness, which is always messing things up, and get in contact with the presence of God, you're going to be better off. It says in the Gita, have no personal interest in the immediate event. Think of it. Without attachment, carry on your duty in life. How far from that we are. The least little thing that happens, we're all upset. And we tell everybody. Everybody's upset before we get through with it. These are facts. Have no personal interest. That means do the will of God without attachment. And so, have no personal interest in the event, the immediate event. Carry out the duty imposed by the position in life. Wherever you are, do it. Do it willingly as the will of God to please Him. You cannot fail. For it goes on to say, realize that Ishvara, which is God the Father, at once Lord and law, is the doer, working out the mighty evolution that ends in bliss and peace. That kingdom of God, of light, is peace and bliss. That's what we want, not a utopia on earth, because we'll never be satisfied with it. That's the rule. But in God only, in God alone, will we find fulfillment and full satisfaction. Therefore, it says, be identified with Him by devotion. He is easily attained by devotion, but not by mind nor intellect or ego consciousness. Be identified with Him by devotion, and then perform duty as duty, fighting without passion, without it touching you. That's the hardest thing to do. Or desire, without anger or hatred. That is, do it to please God, whatever your duty is. Thus, activity forges no bonds, there's no karma laid up. Yoga is accomplished and the soul is free. From the Bhagavad Gita, there's a statement of the goal of life, what we should do, and the end result, peace and bliss in God's presence. Now, something about meditation or Kriya Yoga, or the science of Kriya Yoga. As I have said, pranayama is the control of life force in the body. That's what yoga does. Life force is that which activates us. Life force is our very existence. We couldn't do a thing without life force, and consciousness and life force go together. Understand that. If you can regulate the life force in the body, consciousness will go there. If you can take the life force which is attached to this body, break the attachment, put it in the spinal region, it'll supersede that region to the supreme center, and consciousness will go with it. That's the point which we must understand. This is the most scientific thing. If you can take the life force which attaches the soul to the body, and through the practice of Kriya Yoga, take it into the spinal region, then it will naturally go up to the supreme center where God and His angels dwell. It'll go there naturally, and the consciousness goes with it. That's the key. That's what Kriya will do. It will break the attachment of your soul to this body with its limitations. Being broken, so to speak, the attachment being released, the attention being released, it will go into the spine and form a great magnet there by this process of speeding up evolution. I'm coming to it in just a moment. The Master has this to say about it. He says, Kriya Yoga is the fastest spiritual accelerator known to man. Kriya Yoga is the fastest spiritual accelerator known to man, if you do it. Some people get it, and they feel good in the initiation, the ceremony, and they sleep again. But if you will do it, as the Master says, it's the fastest spiritual accelerator known to man. And so that is why the world needs Kriya Yoga. The world needs to be spiritually accelerated, doesn't it? Look about you. It needs something. I'll take a chance on Kriya Yoga it needs to get out of the lethargy and the sloth in which it has found itself or gravitated to. Kriya Yoga is necessary, as our Master has said. And so, Kriya Yoga enables the true devotee, the sincere devotee, to speed up his evolution, thereby being free from attachment to the three bodies. This one we're pretty sure of. There's another one, the astral body, which ties us, and finally the causal body. Kriya Yoga liberates the soul from attachment to these things, and then the devotee is free in the infinite presence of God. Patanjali said, get rid of the mental cancer that you are the body. Get rid of it. As long as you think you are the body, you're stuck with it, so to speak, and you're bound by its limitations. Kriya Yoga will, without question of a doubt, get rid of that idea that you are the body, and you'll know you are not the body, as we say in our prayer, I am not this body, I am the infinite presence of God within. Kriya Yoga is a wonderful thing, and by it man can surely hasten his evolution. Now, how it works. How this works, it speeds up evolution. First you are able to take the life force which is distributed throughout your body to every little thing. You feel that little there because the life force is there. And the life force ties the soul to the body. The Kriya Yoga takes that life force, breaks